Good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Come on in. So glad to be back with you. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's cold, it's freezing, but it's crisp and bright and sunny, and I love the day. It's a winter day. Finally, we get some winter weather, and I'm glad to see it. I enjoyed that fall weather that we had for 2 or 3 weeks last week was the last day of it, but I enjoyed it. But I am so excited to see some good old winter weather, y'all. Hope you all are having a God bless day. Hope you get ready to put something on the stove to start cooking. I'm getting ready to make a 1 skillet meal with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients. I'm going to be using some beef link sausage, some diced onion, some Brussels sprouts, and potatoes. So here we go with I'm going to go ahead and start my sausage. I've already sliced and diced. Nice hot skillet going there. I'm going to let them cook in there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm going to start dropping in, I'll drop in my Brussels sprouts in about 2 or 3 minutes. Just going to let them cook there for a little while to pull some of that flavor out. And we're just going to have us a nice one-dish meal. You know, I tell you, I'm starting in on my lighter, simpler cooking this year, more so than I did last year. My children are starting to eat differently. And, you know, I don't eat a lot of food. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and start cooking lighter. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my Brussels sprouts going in here. I got lots of Brussels sprouts, y'all. So I'm putting them in next. So it's going to take a minute or two to get them as done as I need them. This is a 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. I didn't realize I had that many, but I need to use them, so I'm going to go ahead and cook all of them. I'm going to let them stay in there for a little while, toss them around with that sausage. And the reason I'm doing it like this is I want that flavor to go through the Brussels sprouts. You know how you like your greens to have that little meaty flavor to it? That's all I'm doing, y'all. And while it's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit, not a lot, because the sausage, of course, have salt in them. About a teaspoon of salt, of complete seasoning onto that. And then I'm going to do a couple of teaspoons of garlic powder. Okay. Start getting my flavoring going through those Brussels sprouts. And then I'll put the potatoes in next. Well, the onions will go next, then I'll put the potatoes in there. Okay. And while I'm sprinkling, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle my teaspoon of turmeric as well. Get all my seasonings going, so while these Brussels sprouts and sausages are complementing each other. It's going to be yummy, y'all. Yummy. And I can have this heat up really, really high because this cookware won't burn my food. And the reason I want it up high is because I don't want any condensation to get in there. So I got my skillet on high. Okay, we're going to let this cook and simmer here for about a good 10 minutes. Then I'm going to come in with my potatoes. Now my potatoes, I ran them through the microwave for a minute because I couldn't get them all in here at one time. So I ran my potatoes through the microwave. Okay, so we're just going to let those sit there and do what they do. That smells so good. It's so good with that turmeric and that garlic powder in there. It's going to be good, y'all. Hope you got something good on your mind to prepare for your dinner, because this is going to be our dinner today. So hold on, and I'll be right back. I'm going to check my potatoes. Okay, y'all, now it's time to put in the onion. So, get my onions ready. Okay, I have chopped some onion. Going to scatter them around there like so. Stir them around. how you let those Brussels sprouts just cook there, get to the bottom of the pan. Some of them will brown up a little bit. Okay. Now everything is cooking in together. So what I'm going to do now, I done got some of the multicolored peppers. I almost forgot some. I'm going to cut and drop in a few of my multicolored peppers. Okay, now I have my potatoes and these potatoes are just different kinds of those mini potatoes. I love, love, love them. Now, some of them have a little different flavors. I know the dark ones, these are like the black ones. I think they're so interesting. It's so, so interesting. This is a nice, just something good and healthy. It's almost reeks of healthiness. And I've already put some butter in. Let me go ahead and drop in my red peppers, which will sort of give it a little color. Isn't that pretty? That could almost be a Christmas dish. All those red, those vibrant colors in there. Okay. Got this cooking. That little music you heard in the background there was something on TV. I don't know. I don't even know what it was about. So, it's forming a little bit of broth in the bottom. As you know, Brussels sprouts have water content, natural water content. And this is just natural juices coming from the sausage, from the Brussels sprouts. As I told you, I put some butter in, about a couple tablespoons of butter in earlier into the potatoes while I was cooking the potatoes. So, got that going. So all those flavors are beginning to blend now. And like I said, the Brussels sprouts, I want them to be infused. Okay. Now what I have here is one of my hamon packets. This has a little smoked ham flavor packet that I use when I do my dry beans and greens. And it has a little bit of salt in it, so I won't put a lot in there. I'm going to sprinkle me just a little bit of my jerk seasoning. And this is, this is a little extra added oomph things that I like to put in my food when I'm cooking. Because I like my food very well seasoned and tasty. I don't like bland food at all, as you can see. And some people come on and say, too much seasoning. Well, a lot of this doesn't have a lot of salt content. It does have some salt, but it has other flavorings in there that I just love. And I love a well seasoned. And I like, then if I'm going to have something sweet, I want it sweet. I don't want it half sweet. Now, like people that make sweet potato pies and put that little bit, to each his own. My palate is just used to highly seasoned food, and that's I cook the way I like. And then I have pulled back certainly a lot because for health reasons, but for the most part, highly seasoned food. Okay. That's going to be so good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my lovely little lid on. And I'm going to leave it on about medium high. And in about 10 minutes, this should all be ready, so hold on. Okay, let's see what's going on under there. Wow, beautiful. It smells unbelievable, y'all. 20-30 minutes, y'all, this can be on the table. I promise you. This is so wonderful. Let's see what's going on all the way down at the bottom. Yeah, see it has see that little, there we go. That's what I want on the bottom. Yum, 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 yummy. And just take it and toss it and make sure everything gets smothered. You don't want any soup juice at the bottom, but just sort of that, almost like just a little bit of gravy at the bottom of the pan. Just stir it around. Make sure all your veggies and taters and your meat, it has more Brussels sprouts than anything, which is fine with me. Now, I've turned the heat off. Everything is ready, y'all. At the appropriate time, we're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy this one skillet meal with there's 4 kinds of mini creamer potatoes in there. There's Brussels sprouts in there. There's my multicolored peppers in there. I put about 6 of those medium-sized peppers in there. Now, as far as measurements, this is 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts, 1 large onion, 1 pound of beef sausage, just sliced it up, and then those peppers. So, you know, what I did basically was cook each thing on its own, season it to taste, and just go ahead and cook it for about maybe 15 minutes total cooking time. Cover it, you know, off and on. Please don't put any water in there, because everything will make its own juice. You'll have to cook it a little bit lower heat, because mine is a waterless cooking pan. So for you may have to put a little, just to build up a little bit of steam, but then get that lid back off of there, because you don't want it. Now, maybe you might want it soupy, I don't know. But I don't want mine soupy. I just want just enough in the bottom of that pan, because when you cover it, it's going to make a little bit of condensation. So, guys, thank y'all for stopping by for this little impromptu meal, for this midweek Tuesday meal after, you know, I told you after the holidays, you know, start cooking something lighter. So this is one of my lighter meals that is going to go over so well. I'll probably have some pita bread with it, or maybe nothing, or maybe I might even think later on I might even steam some rice. But it's good just like it is, because it has your veggie, your protein, and everything that you need in that one pan. Everything is in there. You got your meat, your vegetable, and your starch in there. So guys, until I decide to cook again, or stop by to just talk to you, love you all so much. Take care of yourself. Do something kind for someone. This is a good dish, like if you want to take somebody a nice little tasty dish. This right here is real low maintenance. It's not very expensive, and it tastes delicious, y'all. You can slice some tomatoes on the side, some cucumbers on the side, or a little tossed salad. I'm probably going to chop some lettuce and have a little bit of salad with mine. But anywho, this meal is ready. So until I decide to cook again, love you. Take care of yourself and someone else too. Cook something good to eat. Do something kind for someone. A word, a good deed, a cash app, a plate of food, or a slice of pie. Love you guys. Continue to pray without ceasing. Keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Love you guys. Toodaloo. You know, I thought all this time, I thought you were upstairs.